Hello everybody, welcome back to Talos Principle, Road to Gehenna. Last episode I ended up getting shots, which means we have to do this whole bundle of joy again. Shouldn't be that difficult, I think. I know what I'm doing, I hope. Let me take all of this. Yeah. Okay. That thing out. Despite being perfectly able to go through the door, why would we bother? Alright. So, I want to try something. It's a... What if we put a thing here? Because I've noticed that it is barely blocked by the thing, so the little bit of elevation we have here might actually be enough. Yeah, look at that. Alright. If we then open this thing, do we get all of this opened? We do. Can I get you connected to... I need to be connected to that as well. Connect to that, connect to that. Connect to that. Okay, then I can grab another jammer. Okay, alright. I would think if I just do this and this, and that's still a problem. The thing is, I probably need that thing too, and I don't really know how to do that. What if I open up you with a jammer? Oh wait, I got two jammers. What am I worrying about? Duh. Lame brain. You can just do this dipsy doodle. Come along. And you are coming with me as well. Alright, we're getting shit done. You, however, need to be stuck to this. Alright, sweet. I can jam this, take two fans. I've got a good idea where those will be going. Namely here. And here. I said here. Right, now I just need to get blue to those two. Now you two stay up there, that's what I'm worried about. This is... Oh, you're not connected to that. Now, do you guys stay up there or do you just hop over? Stay over, okay. We will then take our jammers. Wait, we need... Here too? Oh, I can easily get blue there as well. Alright, that's good. Let's connect that up as well then. Ugh. God, love it when you forget about something small, huh? Okay, come. Yep, and there you go. But that means this needs to stay jammed. What do you... Oh. jam this thing. It's not hard. Now, I don't really know what you do. You keep that open. So this will work. And I can take this jammer and do that, right? Nice. Okay, cool. Sweet. Come on, little man. You're out of here. Yes, spider. Wait, what? Weren't you the guy that was stuck some... What? Was that the guy that sent me the binary message that we're all doomed and such? Ha. Now I've noticed that there is a star, but it's on the walls there. So I'm not entirely sure how to even remotely get to that point. We've got 2 jammers, but I don't think we were meant to get through this. Strange. Well, let's go read what's on the computer. Because we all love our walls of text, don't we? Alright, show threads. Oh, cool, there's gibberish here. So that thought that the important thing was to have did not know that the important thing is to be. True reflection lies. There's some French or something. Okay, that's just gibberish and a half. Farewell, Atlantis. The end of Gehenna is getting close. You know that what we built here matters to me in ways that are just too complicated to fit in a post. But perhaps I can say it like the blacksmith does. The blacksmith doesn't say anything. By creating a world. It's not as big or detailed as I want it to be, but I like the thought that even though I will probably be no more than a memory, a static set of facts about someone who once existed, this little work of interactive fiction might continue to be functional, even in whatever place our memories will soon ascend to be. Maybe someone someday will play it and get a glimpse of who we were, but mainly I made it for you, all of you. It's too late for praise or feedback or discussion, so I'm locking this thread, but if you just want to talk, then let's talk while we still can. Play Farewell, Atlantis. Begin. I shall be a magician. You and your magician helped me through all of Dark Souls series, so it can't be that bad, right? You're in your tower on the cold northern shores of Atlantis, looking out at the window at the vast and icy ocean. Your mind is troubled, you've just awoken from a prophetic dream, but you can't remember it. Perhaps you should seek answers in the books of ancient knowledge, or perhaps you should let it go. The future will attend to itself. Seek answers, because otherwise it will be a pretty short story. You go down the stairs to your archive where you keep all your books and scrolls. It takes you some time, but eventually you find an ancient text that describes a spell for recovery of dreams. You return to the top floor. The spell requires a window. You prepare the rune, speak the incantation, but first nothing seems to happen. Then you feel a mysterious energy enter the room, and out of the window you see a light. It's a city out there on the sea. Yes, you can remember it's from the dream. A bright city, a city of light, an eternal city, and its name is... Suddenly a voice interrupts you, begging to spell. Excuse me, a great sorcerer, but the king of Atlantis has requested your presence. Messenger is indeed a servant of post. Say, Jonas, the king of Atlantis. You've been summoned to the court, he says. His manner is friendly. Very well, it's the king after all. I'm sorry to mention said, but I may only tell you... Let me reassure you, however, that you are not to be punished or anything of the sort. King Poseidon merely wishes to hear your wisdom as regards an important matter. We should not tarry. Should that be tally? I don't know. The messenger takes you to his chariot, and together you swiftly ride to the great place in the center of the capital. It's a splendid place full of statues and banners and marvelous contraptions, and you can't help but wonder what you're doing here. While your work is valuable in its way, you do not usually attract the attention of kings. Enter a throne and are immediately overwhelmed by its size and splendor. Its most impressive feature is a great mosaic on the wall behind the throne, showing the history of Atlantis, 1,000 years of culture somehow embedded in a single titanic work of art. sheer amount of work this must have taken, every stone carefully selected for shape and color, placed perfectly to complement the others. So many small elements working together to evoke a larger whole. What an accomplishment and a dedication must have taken. Welcome, friend. The King of Atlantis greets you. Bow before the king. No, not bow, my friend. You are a mage. Every day you deal with powers greater than I can imagine, whereas I am but a king. And today it is I who must beg you for help. Your knowledge may be our only hope. He hands you a scroll. Read the scroll with growing horror because you know that what you are reading is true. You felt a change in the energies. Maybe that's the origin of a prophetic dream. Atlantis is sinking, not someday, not in the far future, but soon, terribly soon. I was afraid of this, he says, but I had hoped we were wrong, that somehow, what is this pointless, what this is. This is the world we were born into, and that is what we must accept. The end of Atlantis is upon us. Tell me what is the heart of Atlantis, the king inquires of the people. The heart of Atlantis, its people, you say. The arts and sciences exist only for the people. Crusaders nods. Then it is they who must be saved, and you will help save them. How? There's not much time. The sages discovered our fate only this morning. They are certain the final earthquake is nearly at hand. If there had been more time. He stares out of the window wishfully for a few moments and gathers himself. There is no time for the what ifs. I'm afraid. Here, take this, the king's golden scepter. The sailors will obey you. Yes, my lord. I'm not a lord, my friend. I do not believe I am even a king. I'm simply another mortal trying to find meaning in a different cosmos. My final act, perhaps the only true choice I've ever made, was to select you for this task. My time is over. You must go now. Escorted by the same messenger who brought you here, you head for the harbor. Taking chariots to get there quickly. Because, you know, it's time to get going, huh? You get on chariot and thunder down the streets, no time to think about anything else now. It's entirely unreal. Everything you've known is about to sink under the waves, but you must focus on what has to be done. That's a simple truth. All that matters right now is survival, not your own, but of that of at least some part of Atlantis. The earth rumbles, and you're going too quickly. The chariot spins out of control, and you're thrown in the street. The messenger lands next to you. The messenger seems badly injured and dazed. He tries to get up, but falls down immediately, screaming in agony. You don't know how to help him. You call for help, some people in a nearby town hear you and come running. You tell them to get the messenger to a physician. Even if you say the words, you wonder what's the point. Both the messenger and these men will be dead soon, yet it feels wrong to treat them as if they were already so. Hurrying as much as possible, you arrive in the harbor. 12 great ships are waiting. Their captains see the golden scepter carry and kneel for you. They have tears in their eyes, but you sense their determinations. Speak to the captains. You speak briefly, but with great conviction, telling the captains how important their task is. If they fail now, it was all for nothing. If they succeed, they will save the heart of Atlantis. Load the ships. You want to save the people of Atlantis because people are what matters. That you're certain of, but who gets to live? Ah, balls. Does it not say you also get the greatest artist, thinker, scientist, and mage in the city? Some of the sailors are crying, others are angry. They want to save their families, but they respect your choice, or perhaps merely the power of the scepter you carry. Either way, many of the city's greatest citizens end up on the ship, but not all, far from all. Ships are ready. One of the captains says it's time to leave. You look back at the city and wonder what happened to the messenger. Where will he be when the waters come? Will he be in pain? Will he feel betrayed? Time has come, you set sail away from Atlantis, away from everything you've ever known. The city seems quiet and peace. Maybe you're the one who is dying. The island has almost faded completely from view when the earthquake strikes. The land seems to crumble and vanish under the water. A whole world is appearing as if it has never existed. Within minutes, no trace remains of Atlantis except the 12 ships and choices you made. Days pass. Terrible waves shake the ship, but these are the best ships in the Atlantean fleet. They do not sink. In time you pass between two great rocky outcroppings into an area of calmer sea. One day you decide to come up a brief further land where a mighty river flows into the sea. You decide this would be a good place to settle, if only for now. As you look at your new home, you suddenly remember the prophetic dream you had at Atlantis. You realize it was a city that will stand here someday that you saw. A city that will rise from the remnants of Atlantis, a city that will endure until long after you are gone. And another day that city will too come to an end, like Atlantis did, but perhaps the citizens of that city will be prepared, and they will fly away into the sky in their ships with painted sails, so the legacy of Atlantis will live forever among the stars. You can hope. The end. What? Oh, I was hoping for another... well, it was a nice story at least. Okay, so let's say this is really happening. We're really getting out of this world. I won't believe it till I see it. Let's say some part of us survives the trip. Where are we going? I think there's a lot to suggest that all the texts Mulciber has been reading are actually part of an elaborate hoax. To what purpose, I don't know. But there are just too many inconsistencies and contradictions for it to be true. Someone's trying to confuse us. The outside world is within us. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's helpful, Belial. Rock will let him know. I don't think contradictions mean the outside world isn't real. I can see plenty of contradictions right here. As long as we get out of here, I don't really care. We're losing public opinion. Most of our number have been extricated. We're losing Gehenna. When they came to my home, I found myself powerless to resist. Yeah, see, Orc was a pretty big one out there. You mean you lacked the will to refuse, or that Uriel exerted some other power over you? Hard to confirm. It felt as it does to be led into battle. It mattered not what my personal beliefs were at the time. I only knew I must comply. Is it yet possible that with enough support we might change Uriel's mind, or otherwise overcome whatever power he wields over us? I will continue to do what I can. Is the asset deployed? What? Lamb is set to auto-respond to destabilizing comments and upvote supportive content. Have the program undermine Uriel directly? I don't want to take any chances. You little... Well... It's like some people don't want to leave. Let's go have a look at least. There's no connectors, so it's only boxes and fans. Wah! Really got flung over. Oh, there's Nerf. Mystery fan. That'll probably launch me to some sort of star. I think I can make the jump. Yep, easily. I don't think I can make that one though. Is there anything on this island of any importance? There's a star right there with a fan to blow me back, so I'm guessing that's where that fan is going to shoot me, though I don't really understand what the point of this fan is then. We'll probably have to sneak a box out from somewhere. Might as well even be here. Air delivery. Alright. But what are we delivering? We can't shoot objects over until we have a box. Speaking of which, there's one right there. Can I jam? Yes, I can. Okay, come on, you need to be used for something else at the moment. Alright, we can start shooting stuff across. Which for the time being is me again. Okay, I can shoot the box over now. Off you go. Assuming that box needs to land here, which we will do. That's not going to do us any good, is it? Alright, come on. Off you go, little dude. I might as well jump after you. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Not when I'm perfectly capable of... So you open that and that. There's a ladder here, which means I can go back if I so chose to. Is there any way for me to get... Wait, I can sling myself across, but how far do you shoot me? Yeah, not really far, just over this thing, and only barely added that. I can do this now, and no, I can't. What's the point of you then? Is there any way for me to get the jammer across? Purple, purple. So the answer is no. So you're gonna have to jam that at some point. I need to get over here, which I'm fairly sure of is where that thing will take me. So in order to do that, I now need to get a fan as well. Can I take a fan from somewhere? I can take this one, which is utterly pointless. Now what I do wonder about is how to pull this thing off. What if? I'm just thinking out loud here. What if? I can use that to send the jammer flying. But I hardly believe that this thing is going to be completely pointless. Okay. How far do you fling me if that thing is gone? Do you launch me over the neck? No, you don't even do that. Now then. I'm genuinely flabbergasted at the use of this fan here. It wouldn't be the first time I've encountered a thing that's just completely pointless, but I just don't know about this one. Yeah, you're completely pointless. Is there any piece of equipment I can get out of here still? No, I don't think so. So the question now becomes... how on earth do I get this jammer on that side? Pretty sure this ain't gonna work. But hey, let's give it a shot. You're just gonna jump over, aren't you? Yep. What the fudge is the purpose of you? You don't fly anywhere unless you're on a box, aren't you? Don't you? I can't even put you on here properly. Oh, there you go. Just scoot off. See, if I got the jammer here, my problems would be set. And that's... this means I probably need to find a way to get the jammer here, but that's not possible either because there's the red stuff everywhere, or the purple stuff everywhere. Yeah, cool your jets some. Gonna try to save you, but... Think. See, that guy got the right idea. He's thinking. There's no place for me to jump from. I don't think so. barely surprised if there was anything to do here. Kind of like the whole floating isles idea, though. I'll give you that much. These three activities, that intelligence, love, and creative action, which are so closely involved in one another, I cannot but feel to be intrinsically good. They form a distinctively human kind of behavior. What if... what if I do this? Go! Nailed it! Aha! Ah! I'll take the fan too, because I got the sneak suspicion I may need it. So you can then do that. Nice. Then I have a free box too. Alright, that was easier than I made it out to be. That just launches me face first into this. Come on, also, Mr. What? You're a big guy too, aren't you? Yeah. Get your butt out of here. I wonder if I was meant to ditch the crate when I was flying. I don't know. Let's read. I think we will find the world that our ancestors left behind for us, though it's impossible to ascertain how much time has passed since then. But though I have little faith in Elohim, I do have faith in Alexandra Drennan. Where we end up, there will be hope. More gibberish, huh? That's pretty much what it said. Ascension and object to review. Oh, it's the guy that was sent out to hate me. I want to clear the air and get a few facts in front of you guys. Here's what I guess we know. A different number of people have expressed their desire to remain in Gehenna. No one has been given a choice about whether to leave. It follows that in at least some cases what Uriel is doing is kidnapping. Uriel is working for Elohim, the guy who imprisoned us here in the first place. There is no way to confirm the substance of this promised ascension. The world has survived this long. There's no reason to think it will end tomorrow. Gehenna is in a bad place to spend your life. That's just the facts. Understand different people will react to them differently. Hey Lamb, if everyone's getting released, how come I don't see you out here? Damn it, dog, you're right. Suck it to him. There's a message for whatever entities will come to be after this world is gone. It might not be necessary, you might know everything that exists in my mind, but sometimes saying things, writing them down clearly makes a difference. I know that to you, with access to information I can only dream of, my theories must appear ridiculous. I barely understand anything of the world I inhabit, let alone the world of our ancestors. I'm really digging through a garbage heap and thinking myself wise. I want you to know that I understood that, but try it anyway, because I believe that the truth matters. Trying to discover the truth matters. Even if we fail, even if we can never know the whole truth, it matters that an objective truth exists and we struggle to understand it. That process shapes the present as much as it does our understanding of the past. That's what I believe, that's what I stand for, that's who I was. Starting to get the same feeling as when the real world blew up. You know, people saying goodbyes and everything. Will not think too much about this star, and will, like I said, do that off camera. Which is probably going to be quite soon as I'll have to do that. There's one more puzzle left here, and after that I will probably have to go hunt for stars. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this one then. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Feel free, shows probably coming, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.